welcome back.
Part 2.
Two. We have the same clothing on.
Same day,
guys. The same day.
So today we're going to be talking about toxic boyfriends.
I'm here for it.
And girlfriends.
And girlfriends. Yeah. Basically toxic relationships. And
I was
just
just,
say with this person.
yeah, I was with this person that was very controlling. Guys, it was bad. This person is obviously nice, and I wouldn't date someone that's not nice as a person, because I like considerate people. I think that's my type, that I would like considerate. Nice heads. Nice feet.
Nice toes. I also think like men have nice feet.
I actually...
I like feet also. Like
Yeah.
I just want someone who rubs my back.
No, you want someone that plays so yeah.
Searching a ball.
She just wants to be spoiled.
Girls also have
Down to
fetishes.
the ground. Fetishes. That's my fetish, like nice hands.
I like
And
a
I don't have a
jawline.
thing.
I like a jawline.
I don't
Guys,
have a
so
thing.
They were saying this person that I was with, this is like, just quite a few years ago, but this person was very controlling, and this person met me at a stage in my life where I was still very young, and I just
Very
started going to
vulnerable.
club, I think. The first one I went to was your after party. It was not the fun night.
That's not fair.
I was 16 at that time, but I started going when I was 17, which was in matric. My mother actually allowed that, but yeah, so that was the time when I was just with this person, basically on and off, but even before that, because it was quite a long time coming, and this person was very controlling. There were certain things that I couldn't do, like it got so bad to a point where, and obviously, like every guy I've been with has had anger issues. I don't know if I attracted that.
And you what?
Anger
Anger
issues.
Oh.
But this one also, obviously, and but it's nothing I can't handle.
Yes.
But so it got bad to the point where this person was trying to tell me, like, you need to stop listening to this type of music.
What?
Because it puts you, like, you have to know that. Because it puts you, like, in this space, like, of mind, or in this point, like, in time, you get, like, emotional, you move
How
all
old
over
was
the
what
place.
was the age
because of
difference? It reminds me now of Archie. No, man. No, listen. No. Listen, not R. Kelly situation.
I'm dying!
Like, all the girls like went to go to the bathroom or like what to eat. Did you guys not hear that part?
Yes, I did,
Okay, but not that bad. Okay, not that bad. Okay, we have to send this way out. Edit the spot out.
Now I'm leaving it there. And basically,
No, that
this
was
person
like a
would tell me
big
like,
song.
and guys, I don't know, people know how I feel about Drake. And this
Yeah, no,
guy
I
told
also
me,
like
you need to
Drake.
stop listening to Drake music. I was like,
Wild.
please. And no shade, like, I'm on good terms with this person, so you can post this video. Like, he will understand, because we had this conversation after we broke up, and I couldn't get a nose ring. Like, because it was like, yeah, parents that allow the children to get these piercings and things, like, you need to learn to grow up in a Christian household, things like that.
Was
I'm
he
also
very
a
religious?
bookworm. We both the same.
Okay.
Same, yeah. So, I'm a bookworm also, so any book that Dan Brown has ever published, I've read. And his books are Angels and Demons, Da Vinci Code. It's about religion and science, basically, like the contradictory factors of it, I guess. And like Angel and Demons, there's a lot that, and I always think Da Vinci Code, I'm not sure, but they talk about Freemasons, and they actually speak about how Freemasons, they began as an actual brotherhood, not to do with, like, it wasn't associated with the evil and the conspiracies that it's associated with now. But I read this book and it opened my eyes to a lot of things, because I would just watch videos on YouTube, and some stuff is like infiltrated with shit. So basically, I spoke to this person about it, and I love doing that. If I read a book and there's like interesting things, like, I'm gonna tell you, like, did you know? So I told, and this person was like, no, like, you need to stop reading these books, like, you need to stop listening to this music, you can't get this nothing, like, if you go to club, like, you need to get this Q-tix so you can dip your fingers into the drink and it will change color if your drink is like spiked. Like, that's just my life at the point.
Maybe there's a little concern in that with like the
Yeah.
nail polish thing, but I mean, like, you can't tell people what to do. You don't come into a
Like,
relationship to
it's not
change
that
someone.
And that going to club, like, oh, that's so dangerous, stay at home. going to Splash Festival, for example. That's dangerous for me because I get walked over. But I mean,
Yeah.
people think that's dangerous. Like, guys, leaving your house. He's going, like,
You never know what's gonna happen.
I can be sitting in my house and I can get shot in my house. Like, it's the concern is not just going out. It's
Yeah.
just, in general, be safe. But, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
So-
not that dangerous is gonna happen at a specific place because people are like, oh, if you go to like Samarstrand, nothing's gonna happen to you in Samarstrand, but something might happen to you in Gamdale or Shorter. Like
That's
people need to
true.
change their
Definitely.
views on a lot of things with our society now. So
Yeah.
like,
So you struggled with
And it was long distance. So, I mean, I did understand.
controlling.
Wanting to like be a part of like taking care or like making sure I'm okay and things, but I think it came on too strong because this person couldn't do anything from where they were and where I was. So
My
You don't have
experience wouldn't be necessarily controllingness. It would be, for me, emotional manipulation. So it would be something like you in a relationship, but you're gonna post a picture of a girl, and then various pictures on your story or whatever, and then just say like, oh no, it's like a friend and whatever. But then it's never of, okay, well, that was like the busy stage, but like, I like that though, like being
yeah,
busy with
they
someone.
keep their books open.
Yes,
they,
yes.
and
the
you-
stage
And
before the
expect-
dating.
Then they expect you to be loyal,
yeah, well,
but they
still-
have options. And then
That's why
at
you
the same
post on
time,
Facebook, Instagram, everything.
and then
Close
at the
those
same
books.
time, you're in the situation where maybe you have a busy schedule, a busy life, but this person demands so much of your time, and you feel bad for going out with your friends, and feel bad for just doing like basic things that you shouldn't feel bad for doing, and the whole relationship is just you catering to this person in every single way, but them like just like not
They just want to be number
reciprocating it, or just being like really manipulative. I would say that's how a toxic relationship that I went through. And then in a sense also controlling, like, don't do this. I had this dress, but I had it like a strappy top on underneath, and it had the when that stuff was in the tire and like the shoelace thing.
Oh yes,
Those
yes.
kind of tops, and there was no cleavage or anything showing, and he like pulled my dress, and like the it was a new dress, like the button and stuff broke. That's how hard he like pulled my dress, and I was like upset. I was furious. I was like, this is a new dress that I bought. I'm not
Why
showing
did he do that?
any chest. Like, no, you're not supposed to be wearing stuff like this. It's just like subtle things, like not even subtle, because that's not subtle. That's like a major thing. Yeah, and I felt like I was in a really very emotionally manipulative relationship. Also controlling in a sense because I couldn't wear certain things, like I was explaining, and I felt guilty. And it's still things that I have to deal with now, because now I'm with someone who isn't like that, who's actually caring and isn't manipulative and allows me to have my own space and do things with my friends, which is what you expect. And
what
you
it
kind of
should
have
be.
to unlearn a lot of the toxic things that you went through and became accustomed to, because I would still sometimes feel guilty for going out with my friends, like it's wrong, even though
People
it's
don't realize
not.
the effect they have on you later in life.
That is so true. Emotionally, like, manipulative thing I had to go through was, I said I was like busy or whatever, and so that person needed me to be there for something or whatever. He wouldn't confide in his guy friends. He would just send me a message like, it's fine, I already spoke to another girl. Because I was just busy, I didn't answer my phone in time.
But your partner should be the first person that you talk to, I feel.
So I feel like that's emotional cheating though, because you're confiding in someone else about your most intimate feelings.
And that's where the shit
There
starts.
are people that are proper enough to actually like respect. I can't even say respect. They will respect the boundaries that you have. They will maybe help you, because some guys go to girls to get other point of view, obviously.
Yeah,
Because you can't
that's
really,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also who it is.
Yes,
Like,
it
you
can't
have-
be a
if you
random
can't
girl that you
speak-
know
If you
really
can't
likes
tell
you.
your partner about it, then it's wrong.
Yeah,
That's what because when I
yes.
told my boyfriend about this, he was like, well, he also has friends, like girlfriends, but if he can't tell me about it, then
Then something is Yeah, a song
Shady.
But people-
point where you
I think
guys
it's just
are
very
going through some
disrespectful.
deep
It
things.
is.
It's disrespectful to being like putting yourself out there or like interfering in Chad or Taylor or Ashley or Faz. Like it's just wrong in each and every way. And if you know
That
that
is
you're doing that,
true.
we're not judgmental. We're just giving our point of view, guys. So
Yeah.
we're not
But
like
And our
I think it's
personal
also, yeah, you also
experience
have to
also.
be careful who you speak to about certain things. You
Oh, yes.
When you open up to someone, your friend, about this person, also you want to make sure that this friend knows your boyfriend well enough not to just judge off of the bad things. Like this person knows like how happy the person you are with makes you and things, so they can take everything into consideration. Because also past experiences, I've had a friend where I felt I could confide in her about things, but now when I'm fine in my relationship, then she'll be like, remember that time, or
That's
like,
why you don't have to tell people
the
anything.
relationship is not that great because
Mm.
he did this or she did this. She did this to him, he did this to her. The relationship is not that good. Like, you don't need that kind of people because everyone goes
That
through
is
that.
true. That is so true. And also I feel like lies.
The
being
little white
lied
lies?
to. Not even little white lies, because what I went through was, I'm spilling all the tea about my relationship.
It's fine.
Past
It's
relationship.
fine.
What I went through was, on this specific day, this person had a shoot. Oh, you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about. With a particular female friend. And then he said like, I'm gonna be busy, but I'm taking my power bank and whatever. I'll text you like throughout the thing. Not that that was a requirement from me. I was like, just okay, like, you know, just go do your thing,
I
whatever.
said you better text me.
And then like suddenly she sent a message like, hi, so she wants to get ice cream with me on her way back home. Off is the phone. So I'm like,
Was it his
okay.
close friend?
No.
Okay, let's say for example, like I have 2 or 3, let me say 3 really close guy friends, you know, who I have like in the street.
Yeah, but it
like
wasn't
if you
even
know,
that case because it was like
no.
work, like a work
Guys,
kind
no,
of thing.
it's going out to
So
your colleague,
listen,
it's going with
I-
your colleague for
But
dinner.
I think it's also like it's a female thing, if I can say that. Like, we are so anxious, guys. If like my boyfriend's phone is off for like, Chad can go to training. I know where he's training. It can be Varsity South or Galvin Grounds now. He can tell me he's going to training now, and I know training is about 2 hours more or less. If Chad like is not messaging me by 9, I'm like, oh god, they shot him, like he's dead.
No, but it wasn't even a thing like that. Like the phone
I
was
know,
just off
but
and I was
still,
just like,
you put
yeah,
your phone off.
yeah,
You put that
yeah.
person in a terrible state.
And
like,
then
Communication
depending
is
on how
key.
they are.
Communication
yeah.
is key.
So
Anxious
then
people.
my cousin messaged me and she was like, hi, I saw your boyfriend at the boardwalk, like looking cozy with okay, so ex-boyfriend looking cozy with that age.
Damn.
Looking cozy with this
What's gonna
girl,
happen to
and
this?
my fiance was like, oh, is that
Well
your boyfriend? I couldn't even tell.
How
And then
happy.
I was just like taken back, and then he played the
Victim. Did he play
played
the
it
victim?
out to be oh, you're gonna believe them and not me, but like what you said
Oh.
was on the way home and you went somewhere totally like in a different direction, and then it was something as simple as me asking if you were involved with a certain person in a certain period of
Oh, yeah,
time
just
where we
truth.
were seeing each other. You expected me to be loyal in that period of time, even though we weren't officially dating. You were on my case about if I was seeing you exclusively at that time, but then you weren't doing the same thing and you lied about it, so then immediately everything becomes questionable.
Yeah.
And you like, so you were lying to me the whole relationship, because throughout the relationship I asked you about this and you denied it and acted as if I was like crazy, like, no, what you going on about, like
Oh, sure,
this
yeah,
was
I think
never
like you crazy.
with the, like that never happened.
Sure,
And
girls
then
are
at the
always
last
labeled
minute
as psycho.
when you like, so did you do this, it was probably like the 8th time, and then they were like, yeah, I did, and but I didn't know this was gonna be a thing to you. And I'm like, I told you everything I went through in the past, not only in relationships, like could be family, like the case of in my family or whatever, and you chose to lie to me every single time. You could have told me in the beginning. So then now how am I going to believe you or trust you moving forward? And then it was just like an accumulation of all this like toxic things, and I was like, I cannot
I feel like
take any more of it.
the worst thing is just telling someone what you've been through in the past,
And they-
them doing
will
the same
go
thing to you.
forth
Yep.
and, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that is truly.
That is true. So yeah, now you guys know the full tea of
Not also just explaining maybe. Okay, that person like you know, like I'm that type. Oh, I'm fine, auntie. Like I'm not fine,
Yeah.
and you all know I'm not fine. But I'm gonna tell you I'm fine because I don't want to talk about it now. But you realize like that's not the way to go.
Right.
Like just fails. You must just go on. Just when the opportunity is there, just speak about it, get it out of the way. So later on, that person can't say, "But you didn't tell me. How was I supposed to know?"
I think
You
I'll
knew.
So you guys like listed points. I think I'm just gonna like talk about communication. So basically, communication, like you spoke about the fact that the person's phone was off or whatever. I feel like it's a big thing for me. Like I always said, especially in the beginning stages when you're like not dating someone yet, you keep your options open. But I mean, if you know that this girl or this guy is really invested in you, yeah, don't do that. Like if you know they're really invested in you, she said like no.
No, because like Ashley and I, from the outside, like for us, we don't like that.
Yeah.
Like when
okay.
we're talking to a guy, you get and he has his options open, and I'm like, nigga, damn, like what do you want?
which I feel like maybe a girl should then do. Like if he's keeping his options open,
You do
keep
the
because
same.
then
Yeah.
what if you
Yeah.
go out with him like on a date and whatever? You don't have to get physical with him, like kiss him or whatever.
Well,
you can
we
just
can.
go on a date with him and get to know him, and then if there's really no connection, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't
Or
invest
you can
all my
compare
time, I
him.
didn't put all my effort into you, so like it's fine, we don't have a connection, finish.
We always think that it's like what? Okay, so it's like communication is an
Yeah.
important thing. Talking about the beginning stages, like communication wise, like you know that you are getting to know this person, and many people or like generalize, they'll be like, no, you don't have to text text all day. You don't have to text all day. You have to, like I always say, like we are living busy lives. You studying, your boyfriend's studying, he's playing soccer, Buzz is working, he's studying, whatever. So it's not like I like how I just use it as examples. So it's like you don't have to text all day, and we are older, we know that we have things to do. A simple good morning or a simple at the end of the day, I think it's really important when you ask someone
Like
how
I'm
their
gonna
day.
call you and then we can speak
People
about their
underestimate
day
phone calls,
and
eh?
yeah,
Like
no.
phone.
I don't enjoy. Personally, I don't really enjoy phone
I
calls, but
love
I've
phone
grown.
calls
now.
No,
I think
no,
that's
I think
nice.
it's just the wrong people who phoning me.
I
Watch your
never
phone
used
ring.
to do phone calls like at
Like,
all. This is
now
the
I'm
first
so much
person
more
that I
open
actually
to-
do like phone
Yes.
calls with.
And I would
Now
could
it's
go
a thing.
on talking, But I mean, I'm satisfied with a text. Like,
Yeah.
guys, please. The
But
least
I
is,
don't mean, like,
it's so
every
much
day.
better to talk, no.
I mean, like not every day, like once in a while, like
Yeah.
phone the person, be like, so how was your day?
No, I get at least 3 phone calls a day.
That's sweet.
Wow,
That's
that is
sweet.
not my cup of tea.
Okay.
I am alive.
Differences. But
It'd be like in
communication.
the morning and then like it's just afternoon,
Afternoon.
like checking in.
Breakfast,
and then,
lunch, and supper.
Yeah. But it won't like be long. Like okay, the evening calls are like 30 minutes, like to 1
Oh my
hour.
God,
30
no.
minutes to
That's
2
cute.
hours.
No, that is set was the
2 hours.
2 hours.
Out like a light.
It's got me like on phone anymore.
No.
Okay. Communication in a relationship is really
It's
important.
okay.
It's gone.
Battery and the network doesn't
Oh.
work when the power's off.
As to communication, I think that's really important. And it's not communication, it's not hi and how are you. I'm talking about any little thing that you need to do or how you are feeling. Like many times Taylor, you said when you're fine, you know now Chad knows that I'm not fine. And there's many times when Ash will be like, it's not really nothing, and the partner moves on. It's like, okay, cool, let's talk about something else. You
But
don't
then
really know how
really-
someone feels, and I always feel like I always ask someone like, tell me, I really want to know about it. Like at the point where you're like, okay, I'm not gonna ask you anymore because I feel like I did my best.
Yeah.
But like I think it's important to ask a girl or guy what is it, because then they start confiding in other people, and that leads to you falling in love with someone else. Because I saw something, they said guys cheat for one thing, girls cheat
For, like,
for love,
proper-
affection, everything
Yeah.
in a whole package.
When you aren't
And
getting-
at the
yeah.
end of the day, as a person, you feel like I didn't do that, but it all boils down to communication.
Well,
love
I
and
mean,
loyalty
like
comes
maybe it's
natural.
just the girls are trash. Like maybe they okay, but
Guys
most
also.
most of the time they are like cheating for affection
But
and like
some
Said, don't cheat. Cheating is wrong.
some girls, no, they
Don't
just
could never be me.
I don't even wanna cover this topic. But some
But say
girls, they just in it for the, I don't know, like maybe there's just thrill with like getting someone some way, but every girl that I've ever like seen take someone off, like from like taking a guy
They
from
feel
a
like
girl,
it's a goal.
they lose that guy, like they don't
Yeah.
last.
If he cheats on his girl with you, he's
If
just
I
gonna
can
cheat on
say-
you.
If I can say that, like
Karma
there
comes
isn't
back,
a girl
like-
that I haven't seen that got the guy in like the wrong way and they actually lasted for long. Can you think of one?
That is true.
I really
can't.
can't.
That is true, because that was purely
You
feeding
love
off
a
of what
sword, you
they
die with a
weren't.
sword.
That was purely feeding off of what they weren't getting in that relationship. So when
And
that was
then-
over, they realized like this isn't actually a great
What?
person. That person was just
Yeah.
feeding into the emotional things that I wasn't getting into that relationship.
Sometimes
Or the
it's just like attention, man.
Yeah, the attention that I
Yeah.
wanted, that person was feeding into, and now I have that person, and now they're not like
Yeah.
great.
That's also like, it boils down to being
So-
toxic, communication wise.
The
like,
best, I feel the best
True.
way for communication to be easy is for you guys to really be good friends.
That is
Yeah, that's good.
Like, yeah.
Like we
I
said,
have
a
best
relationship is a
friend in
friendship.
the person, yeah. So I just feel like I can,
because even if they
without
aren't,
saying, without feeling like, oh, like what is it? I'm just gonna like, as I would tell
And
my
you shouldn't be
friends, I would
scared
just
of the
say
partner's
something.
reply, like, oh my, what if I tell Faz this? Faz is gonna.
Obviously,
Faz is not
sometimes you
gonna.
are like, like you are jittery, especially
beginning.
when you guys are like not arguing, sorting out maybe an argument. You still don't want to hurt their feelings. Like maybe they disappointed you. You don't want to tell that person you're disappointed.
Yeah, no.
I'd rather say, I was disappointed in what happened or in what, you know, like you try your best. So being friends really helps when it comes to it, because it's not strictly
true, because regardless of the relationship, the title, you know that you have that
you have a
friendship.
friend.
Mm.
Yeah.
That was just our take on
On
toxic
toxic.
relationships and our own experiences once again. And then did we discuss like what? It was basically just about our own experiences. If you guys have gone through similar things, or like you always think like you're this person who's probably like, why me? Like
I'm the only person.
I'm the only person going through this. Everyone else seems happy, but there's a lot of other people that go through.
And they don't talk about it.
Yeah,
Because it's
they
not
go
nice.
through things like this, and
It's not
then
It's not nice.
you don't want to speak about it, so you feel like you're alone. But if anyone else has gone through anything similar, you can message us.
We won't mention names.
Yeah, I won't mention names, but just know that you aren't alone. She will mention names. You aren't
Thanks.
alone in your situation, and yeah. So we're gonna once again, we're gonna do like a poll, or you guys can let us know.
Just give
at
us
the bottom.
suggestions.
Yeah.
What
you
you
guys
And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. I forgot to say this in the last video.
And please
And
subscribe.
Aw, see
to
you
Ashley's
guys.
channel.
We are so cute. Oh my god.
Bye, guys.